I honestly can't think of a better day to explore Ishgard for the very first time. It's cold, it's dreary outside of my gaming office. It snowed yesterday, and I just completed a Realm Reborn, so I figured why not explore Ishgard for the very first time. The most that I've done is literally unlock the Aethernet after crossing into that wonderful place. So today we're going to be exploring Ishgard for the very first time, and you're going to be able to witness my reactions and curiosity. So welcome back to the channel, my nerds. Hope you're having a great day. Let's get into it. Alright, first time we're going to be actually using this map in a new way. It's Dravania, right? Oh, so many new locations too. How do I get to Ishgard? How do I actually get there? I forget. I teleported out. Oh, is it Kurthus? Coming to Ishgard. Oh, there we go. There's Ishgard. Oh my gosh. This shows you how naive I am. Rather unexperienced. Alright, let's take in the music first. It's beautiful. Beautiful. And the fact that it's snowing here, it just makes the whole... it just feels epic. So let's start from the actual bridge. Got to get a really full perspective of this place. The night that I crossed over, I had so many people welcoming me in, and the emotions were just high, so I didn't get to fully take in. But honestly, look at the size of this place. I love the organ music. Everything about this place feels amazing. It really does. It's really, really nice. I love it. Also, look at these guards, man. Honestly, anybody that would try to cross over to this place would just be dumb to even mess with these guys. What do you do here? Temple Knights and I have been charged with defending the Ark of the Worthy. I believe him. He looks like he could take on anyone that would pursue me through these gates. What kind of place is this? You stand before the Ark of the Worthy, the sole entrance to and exit from the Holy See of Ishgard. Consequently, it is one of the most heavily fortified sections of our city. Just beyond these steps is Foundation. If you seek lodgings, Cloud 9 within the Forgotten Night can accommodate you. You'll find it not far from Congregation. Take care when wandering the city. Your status only affords you so much protection. Ooh, I best be on my best behavior. Although the inn sounds cozy. I mean, honestly, anytime you see snow in a city like this, you're like, I gotta go find a cozy inn with a fireplace. And this looks like it's gonna lead to a really fun place. I'm gonna go this way first, just to see what we actually have. The overall aesthetic of this place is just so beautiful. The size, the magnitude. We got Guacamole over there. Look at that guy. Guacamole. Now, when I first started playing this game, I did not even know what these things were. I kind of skipped through that piece, but I'm going to be really intentional about getting all the Aethernet shards. It really makes a difference. It really does. On some missions, you're like jumping around all over the place. All right, Final Fantasy, we need better names. Herewart, literally. I mean, I respect him because he's dressed just absolutely incredible, but Herewart, come on. This gate leads to the Western Highlands, but it won't do you any good if you don't have any wings. I guess it'll let me through, is that right? Can I jump it? Okay, this is blocked off for now. Okay, this is probably going to be something that happens later. That's okay. St. Renette's Forum. Okay, this must be St. Renette. I guess we'll learn more about who that is. Wait, can I mount here? Oh no, you can't use mounts in the city. Turn that up. Why is that so good? That's beautiful. Oh my gosh, that sounds incredible. Oh man, that is so good. With the orchestration of this location, oh my gosh. Making some hot tea. Oh, Triad Challenge. How about small talk? A warm welcome to you, sir. Please feel free to visit our many, many shops. You're bound to find something to satisfy your every need. People, I would say so far people are pretty friendly, although the guard definitely gave me a pretty stern warning not to act up. Oh, we got actual players. Hello, Chocobo Head. Oh, you know what we should be doing? Oh, so silly. You can't travel through Ishgard for the first time without being a dragoon. It's just not fitting. I'm kind of getting that vibe. If you've ever played Dark Souls 3, little nooks and crannies like this usually lead to somewhere. I can't jump off. But the overall design is really inciting me to really explore, which is kind of fun. The level design, at least so far, has been really, really cool. I like it. Like so many different routes to go, too. It's absolutely massive. Oh, this is blocked off. Whatever's beyond there looks interesting. Got Fermonsis, Walmart brand of Francis. Just the sheer scale of this place. I don't know, it makes you, knowing that I've retreated and now am a fugitive running away from other parts of Eorzea, it makes this whole... Oh, I'm back to the main area. Okay. Okay, so it loops around. Got it. So this scale of this place makes the fact that I've retreated here believable because it's absolutely fortified. Oh, man. You'd be a fool to try to storm this place, man. My gosh, look at this place. I can't even turn my character up high enough to look at the top. That's so cool. Dude, this place is so cool, man. Oh, this won't open up yet. Okay, this must come later. Okay. I mean, whatever's in there, it's got to be freaking amazing. Maybe like their leader or something. St. Raymond's Cathedral. Ooh. Oh, man, look at this. Dude, that's so gorgeous. If you've never been to an actual cathedral in real life, it is super overwhelming and beautiful. But they've really captured just the aesthetic with the glass. It's amazing. Can I go in here? Please keep your voice down when in the Scholasticate. Enter the Scholasticate? Yeah. I gotta know what's in here. Oh, dude, it's like a library. Oh, man, this is so cool. We've got Bruv. What's up, Bruv? Don't disturb the seminarians while they're at their studies. What kind of place is this? My primary responsibilities are now administrative. Cool. It's where God-fearing men and women come to seek a proper theological education. Oh my gosh. I'm finding a lot of similarities between, granted, I don't know a lot about Catholicism, but Orthodox and I'm seeing like different elements story-wise, as well as Catholicism kind of mixed into the story. It's really interesting. Oh wow, look, they teach Ishgardian theology, canon law. Yeah, that's definitely a reference, influence rather. Medicinal or magical fields. Wow, so these people, they really take their culture serious. I feel like this culture compared to other cultures so far in this game, I feel like these guys are elite. I feel like, yeah, I mean, they study grammar, rhetoric, logic, arithmetic, geometry, astrology, music. These guys are taking care of their people. They want their people to really excel in society. That's so cool. The aesthetic in this place is amazing. Oh man, this kid's getting chewed out. What's the backstory here? I feel like the society is probably really tough on its young people. They have a lot of high standards, and I don't know if that's confirmed, but I feel like just based on this scene right here, this guy's chewing out this young kid. This young kid looks like a student, probably heavy burdened with, I don't know, maybe not getting perfect grades. That's interesting. I should think that the duty of helping others comes before our studies. I dare say their preoccupation with these books leaves them blind to what it means to take up the cloth. So, okay, that's actually really interesting if you're familiar with more religious morality, Catholicism, orthodoxy. So, men of the cloth, usually priests or some people of influence. This is interesting that her comment, though, she says, I should think that the duty of helping others comes before our studies. So this would tell me that perhaps the pressure of these, I wouldn't call them priests, but theological students are being trained up. Information or wisdom is more sought after than actually helping your neighbor, which helping your neighbor is typically, something we see, should be seen in Christianity, but that's interesting. So I know that Ishgard has remained closed to the outside world. I'm wondering what the parallel there is to her comment. That's interesting though. But this scene right here with this little kid, I feel like that's telling of the society actually. I could be reading into things, I don't know. Oh my gosh, friends. My real friend. Oh my gosh, they found me. Oh my gosh. I'm doing my first tour of Ishgard. Where's my hug emoji? Did I get rid of it? Hold on, where's my emotes? I thought I had hug up here. Where is it? These are some of my best friends in this game. Actually, I don't know if I have time for a full tour to be guided. All right, now off to find what else is in this location. Okay, dude, look at this dress. This is super popey. I mean, is it confirmed? I mean, so Orthodox priests don't dress like this. This is definitely more of a Catholic influence. Are the Ishgards going to end up turning bad? I mean, not to say Catholics are bad. I'm just saying, certain things. I feel like Catholicism in other Final Fantasy games is used as an influence or a archetype to explore corruption. For example, Final Fantasy X. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a direct correlation, but there's definitely some hints there. Let's see what this guy has to say. As the shepherd watch over his flock, so do we of St. Raymond's Cathedral care for those who seek sanctuary in trying times. May the grace of Helon keep you safe on your journey. He must mean that care for those who seek sanctuary being within Ishgard itself, not those outside of Ishgard. We got a deacon here. Again, really heavily influenced on Catholicism. I find that to be very interesting. When my grandson became a knight of House Fortemps, I was so proud, but now every day I come to pray for a safe return. So we're going to figure out who this saint is. Now, typically, and I can only speak really to Orthodoxy, but typically in Orthodoxy, a saint is someone that would watch over you, divine protection, that sort of thing. You usually invoke such a saint to intervene in trying times. Now, what does this say? I can't read that language. It's very interesting. So we got, okay, again, I'm really inferring a lot here, right? But the idea of children, were there children in other parts of the game in A Realm Reborn? I feel like I don't remember children in other parts of the game. So the fact that I'm seeing scenes or environments with children and older people, maybe fathers or teachers, I would want to believe that there's going to be an emphasis in this expansion on society, upbringing, societal norms, because we saw in the library the scene where it looked like the kid was getting chastised, and here we see what appears to be a fatherly figure with a son, I think it's a son, here attending some sort of spiritual service, and I'm curious to see how this all unfolds, really. Again, I'm inferring a lot here, but I do find that to be interesting. Okay, so we got another blocked off area. Honestly, kind of doing this exploration, it really allows me to get a sense of what's going on in the city and maybe with society. So I find this to be very, very intriguing. I will say though, the theme music of this area is elite. It is beyond cozy. Okay, so this is an official manor. If you're here on official business, it would behoove you to present yourself there. Can I go in? Okay, this must be quest associated. That will come at a later date. All right, I think we've explored all of this area. Is there a local map I can use? Okay, interesting. I'm getting lost in this grand city. I think I did. Oh, I haven't. Okay, so I haven't been here yet. And I also see a blue quest from an Ishgardian citizen. What could they need? The Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. After witnessing a spectacle like that, every day seems rather dull in comparison. You didn't see the trial earlier? Ooh, what is this going to be? Fury, take me the way the heretic swung that slab of iron he called a sword. Oh, was it a beheading? Oh, maybe not. Sorry, I misread that. Oh, wait, I wasn't sure to make it at first, but then I heard someone say he must be a Dark Knight. Ooh, I want to be a Dark Knight so bad. Yes, press the man for details. Ah, man, Dark Knight is one of those classes I have been dying to try. Okay, so this quest, the people of Ishgard are in high spirits, for another heretic has answered for his crimes. Okay, so society really, this is our first real glance at a judicial system in Final Fantasy XIV. Granted, there were armies and leaders in other parts of Eorzea and A Realm Reborn, but we haven't seen it be as formalized yet. So I'm very, very interested to see what this is. So as I was saying, the heretic was fighting like a man possessed. Even after he took several wounds, he showed no sign of pain, though there was no mistake in the blood. Okay, oh, that's tough. That's really tough. Oh, but when he began to rise and envelop him as a mist, I realized it wasn't blood, but something dark and twisted. That sounds really cool. A Dark Knight. That sounds really intense. All right, we're going to figure out. Also, love the new quest acceptance tune. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. All right, so looks like this is a tribunal. Is that blocked? Oh, it's blocked off. Okay. This must be quest related as well. Yeah, I can't go in there yet. That's going to be super interesting. What is this? I can't actually click on him. This is going to be really interesting expansion. I'm starting to wonder if, as things play out, will Ishgard be a forever alliance? Will it be a partnership, a relationship that is maintained throughout the plot? We'll have to see. We will have to see, because I could make some guesses that there may be some conflict, some decisions made perhaps that maybe the main character doesn't agree with, and that could become a challenge. Especially, I'm assuming once the rest of my Scion friends arrive here, I wonder how long we'll actually call this home. Will we be betrayed like we were with our former alliance? It's hard to say, but for now this is home. For now this is home. There's a lot of secrecy, a lot of hush-hush, strict societal norms. That's interesting to me. The heavy Catholic references, influences, much more Catholic than Orthodox. Okay, I think I've been down there. I don't think I've explored this town, Aleve. May hello and bless you as she blessed me this evening, sir. Oh, only if you could have seen the wondrous temptations she saw for me in the jeweled crozier. Huh, that's an interesting comment. Typically, temptations aren't something that one would celebrate, especially from a religious or spiritual background. Wait, I have been here. Unless, of course, she's looking at it from the perspective that temptations, if overcome, warrant some sort of badge or merit in this society or belief system. I think that might be everything. Was that the whole city? Am I missing anything? I feel like that was... Wait, foundation. Opening area? Appears to be locked. Okay, yeah, that's locked away for now. The Sea of Clouds, though, I haven't... Oh, the airship landing? Have I been... Okay, let me try this one real... I think this is locked. I'm gonna sprint over there. So far, the city's actually gorgeous. Love the soundtrack. Love the aesthetic. Super curious about what's gonna happen with just all the quests and everything. I really want to take my time this time. I think because it was my first MMO going through A Realm Reborn, I didn't really stop and really try to dive into the aesthetic and the environment and trying to understand the world, because there was just so much to learn just with actually the game mechanics. Now that I've got a good handling on the game mechanics, I really want to take my time through this expansion, talk to NPCs, do some of the side quests that aren't necessarily required to get a sense of this expansion, because what I've heard is this expansion is absolutely incredible, and you only get to go through it once, right? And not that I have tremendous regret from A Realm Reborn, but I would say, there's just things you just don't know how to do your first time, and I really want to experience all that I can. This is cool. Oh, is this the inn? Is this the inn? Oh, this is the stables. I guarantee you'll find no finer stock of battle chocobos, or if your gaze is fixed skyward, we also specialize in black chocobos trained for flight. Oh, I want a black chocobo. That's really cool. With armor, oh my gosh. I might be maining a black chocobo for my mount for a while. That's really, oh dude, there's one right there. Look at that. That is so Final Fantasy. That's amazing. We'll have to come back and figure that out. That's really, really cool. Our Mayans. I know we've fallen on hard times, but you ever see a war ended by crying and complaining? Don't think so. The moment we lose the resolve to keep going, it's all over. Interesting. I wonder what... These conversations, I think, really paint a helpful picture about what's going on in this society, right? Themes of strictness, themes of religion, themes of war. It's all very interesting. Okay, is this... Have I done everything here? Have I looked at everything? I feel like I have, because that goes to the Highlands. I'll just give it one last look. Overall, beautiful city. Very, very much enjoyed exploring it. There's obviously a lot that is locked behind. I'm assuming different quests to come soon, I would imagine. Okay, so I did go to the Foundation. That's where I came from. The only other thought I would think of is, okay, the Sea of the Clouds. That actually leaves the area. Okay, great. Appears to be, at least how I'm reading this correctly, appears to be all of Ishgard, which, again, hold on. What is this gentleman doing? I can't actually interact with him. I can only make guesses. It's either products or proselytizing. I'm trying to see if I can get a glance at it. Looks like maybe a menu. Okay, we got an armorer. Pretty standard, vendors in a town. Materia, mender, market boards. Yeah, I think that's everything. I will say that I'm super excited to explore Ishgard through the quests, through, this expansion, what's to come. Hold on, this might be interesting to read. Forgive us, mother, there's no potatoes. We used the last of the coin on honey cakes. On honey cakes? Oh god, these children, all the children in this town are getting chastised. I'll have to sell you both to the goblins. Then you best hope that the refuse pile behind the inn turns... I couldn't read it. So these scenes are super telling. Oftentimes, what you'll find in strict societies, especially perhaps religious societies, sometimes the desire to be pious, you neglect raising children with emotional presence. What do I mean by that? I think the lady in the library said it best. The pursuit of wisdom and the pursuit of knowledge, perhaps even theology, is pursued more than taking care of those around you. And if that's prevalent in society, we may see the children of this society neglected in the name of piety, which I think is very interesting. What would that mean for the next generation? Granted, Final Fantasy XIV may not even explore that trope, but I'm very interested to see some of the societal, normalities be explored through this expansion, if they do. Where's your cassock? You know how they... Wait, you aren't a Sumerian. Yeah, okay, yep. I know what a cassock is. So cassocks are exactly what these guys are wearing. It's usually reserved for men of the cloth. I've already been here. Okay, we got more children. Feels like we waited here an eternity. I can't actually interact with them. But the fact that they've actually included children or young people in this expansion tells me it plays an important role to some extent. So I'm super intrigued to see how all this pans out. But thanks for tuning in and watching me explore Ishgard for the very first time. I've got so many thoughts. If you're new to the channel, consider sticking around, subscribing, hanging out with me. I put out a weekly video of Final Fantasy XIV every single week. And check out my library of videos. I hope you enjoy them. And until next time, I'll see you around. Bye-bye.